जब कपाल हुन्छ स्ट्रङ
अनि देखिन्छ ब्युटिफुल अस्ति अमला
डाबर अमला
वात्सल्य नेचुरल आइभीएफ आधुनिक चिकित्सा उच्च सफलता दर अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय स्तरको उपचारद्वारा सन्तान प्राप्ति सम्भव छ।
डाबर वाटिका स्याम्पूमा छ 10 नेचुरल इन्ग्रेडिएन्ट्स। डाबर वाटिका स्याम्पू ब्युटिफुल नेचुरली।
विगत 45 वर्षदेखि अमृत तेल नै हो अमृत।
Dabur Amla Hair Oil presents Nepal's 21st Century Women in association with Vatsalya Natural IVF. Are celebrities sensitive? कसैले गरेको गालीले उनीहरूलाई अफेक्ट गर्छ र? कन्ट्रोभर्सिजले अफेक्ट गर्छ कि गर्दैन? A lot of people think हामीहरूले गाली गर्न पाउँछौँ किनकि माया पनि त गर्छौँ नि। पब्लिक प्रपर्टी हुन यति त सहनै पर्यो नि। त्यसैले मीम र ट्रोल त सके जति बनाउने हो। But a lot of people forget कि celebrities are human too. Controversially उनीहरूलाई असर गर्छ. They struggle for real. And sometimes the struggle is hard to overcome. Today, we have someone who went through an extreme social media bullying, yet managed to bounce back gracefully. Let's hear her story. One of the most inspiring women of 21st century. A very talented and a beautiful friend of mine, Niti Shah. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, sister. How are you?
Hi, sis.
Welcome to my show.
Thank you for having
Please have
me
a
here.
seat. Feel comfortable.
Always.
So how's life? What's new?
Life is going good. Busy with my work. I have Ladia and Balanced Beauty.
Congratulations for that.
Thank you. And then I will be starting my acting classes soon.
Really?
Yes.
Theatre?
Also theatre as well.
Nice.
So let's hope for the best.
That's a big surprise for all of us, by
Yeah.
the way.
I know.
I know the answer, but then for our viewers, like, कसरी त्यो start off भयो भन्नु acting को BHUTIA हुन्छ ल अब चाहिँ acting गर्नुपर्छ.
So I think it all started last year.
Last year?
Yeah,
You mean
last
like literally
year.
last year.
I know I've been offered a lot of good movies, which I kind of regret not
You
doing
do?
it. Yeah.
Okay.
But what is done now. So I thought, why not? Let's give it a try. And it just came within Swastima. I want to give my 100%, and I'm sure with friends like you all, I get to learn a lot.
Okay, I'll take that. So you're a single child, right?
Yes.
घरमा एक्लै, like no siblings at all, just your mother and father and you.
And my dogs.
Dogs, obviously. Your siblings, let's call
My
them
pets.
your siblings. And your grandmother of my pup.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Blush.
Yes. So, इसको चाहिँ pros and cons and positive negative sides चाहिँ हुन्छ कि हुँदैन? Like being a single child.
I think being a single child, you really get along with your parents. They're like your friends, I know. They've always been very supportive and very confident about what I do in life, I know. So when I was in school, I would tell my parents, okay, I'm dating this person. Not school, sorry, high school. That's too early.
Underage.
High school, I'm going here, I'm going there. So I would never
You'd
have...
share that?
Yeah, I have never lied to my parents about my whereabouts. Even about I'm of age, right? So even if I have to go out with friends to drink or, clubbing.
Even you call over your friends at home?
Yeah, I call over my friends at home. And if it's late, then all my friends come for sleepover.
Yeah.
My parents are quite chill. Like because I think they're very progressive and they think that this is the right age for my daughter to, have fun, to live her life. You've met my parents.
Of course, and she cooks amazing food. Big, like,
He.
No, mom.
No, dad.
Was that your dad? Don't tell me.
All that you had at my house was cooked by my dad. Sabijanako kam is divided. So my dad is completely takes care of the kitchen. He is always...
Always?
Yeah.
Like every day?
Yeah, like we have our staffs at home, but then kunai aba gharma guest haru aunu paryo bhane it's always my dad who's making biryani and chicken and mutton, whatever.
So last time it was your dad?
Yeah, everything that you had was cooked by my dad. And Mamu says she's a clean freak. त्यो OCD हुन्छ नि Monica from Friends, so she's like that.
So मोडलिङमा लाग्दाखेरिको चाहिँ पोजिटिभ एन्ड नेगेटिभ साइड्सहरू के हुँदो रहेछ हुन्छ नि लाइक अरूले पर्सिभ गर्ने तरिका सोसाइटीले पर्सिभ या छोरी मान्छे भइसकेपछि मोडलिङमा लाग्नु हुँदैन भन्ने पनि हुनसक्छ नि त
मोडलिङ भन्ने बित्तिकै पत्रिकाको बिचतिर आउने पेजमा भन्ने त्यस्तो त्यो सोचिन्थ्यो नि त अनि यु नो पछि बिस्तारै विथ टाइम यु नो फ्यासन like
Game
proper
changed, like
sense of
everything changed,
fashion
yeah.
started kicking in and then you know like your fashion industry ma pani not just a model but a stylist got their job then photographer then you know like videography pani huncha asko modeling ma
educated models came
I think
in.
modeling सँगै makeup artist ko pani yo profession एकदम increase हुँदै आयो so with time I think सबैजनाको यो profession uplift हुँदै आयो के modeling industry मा अनि I feel like now it's Nepali model industry is doing pretty well.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your Miss Nepal journey.
Yeah.
When did it start?
Miss Nepal, I feel like I took a very impulsive decision of just you know participating. I could have waited for a few more years to you know build up my confidence. I just turned 21 then, and this was 2017.
So you're not ready.
2000. Now that I think of it, I was not ready. I was not confident. I feel like I had to you know probably. I wish I could have read more and you know like त्यस्तो कतिवटा कुराहरू चाहिँ now that I look back I think it was too early for me to participate in Miss Nepal but ठिकै छ भइसक्यो हैन but yeah I did 2017 was quite a year for me. It was like a roller coaster.
I know. And after that, Miss International happened.
Yeah, Miss International happened, and oh my God,
another roller coaster.
What a terrible year it was for me. But also, like I think 2 years, I used to be really sad about it. But I think it's high time for people and for me to move on.
Get over it.
Get over it, guys. Get something new to talk about.
So how was your experience when overall?
It wasn't a speech. Let's be clear on that. You know, it was just a discussion. And त्यो लाइफमा चाहिँ जुन जुन राम्रो पार्ट भनेछ नेपालको बारेमा लाइक हामी नेपाल वुमेन इम्पावरमेन्टको बारेमा कुरा गरेर त्यो चाहिँ के पनि हालेन बट देन देयर वाज दिस पर्सन आई डोन्ट नो ही युज टु रन दिस पेज त्यो लाइभ क्लिप काटेर चाहिँ उहाँले त्यो पार्ट मात्रै राख्नुभयो वेयर आई स्क्रुड इट अप आई कुड हेभ एक्चुली फ्रेज्ड इट बेटर बट देन यु नो लाइक इट्स माई फल्ट बट आई वाज टु यङ आई जस्ट टर्न 21 होइन अनि त्यस्तो धेरै
But intention was not wrong at all.
It was not a bad
and that's what
intention.
mattered.
Speech bhane rakhnu and oh my God, it was haywire. Then after that, of course, I've been given a tag name, which really sucks, but it's fine. That happened, but yeah, the irony is it's a very different story how, you know, how it's portrayed in social media. You know better. I'm sure you've also faced criticism. It's funny, but being a public figure, we have to sometimes accept.
Dabur Amla Hair Oil presents Nepal's 21st Century Women in association with Vatsalya Natural IVF. So how did that particular incident changed you as a person? For good, maybe?
Yeah, for good, for sure. I think it really helped me build my confidence. For years,
I can see that.
For years, I was very, हुन्छ नि एउटा line progress गरिरहेको छ हुन्छ नि you're doing good and then suddenly something hits and something you get so stuck. I think this is 2018 and 19. I would never dare to go in any interviews and even go up and I would be shit scared and I would not want to even like talk about something political or like anything related to women empowerment because मलाई कस्तो धक्का नै दिइसकेको थियो के त्यो social media bullying
mentally.
And they accused me of, they gave me names, they accused me of this and that. They even said bad things about my parents, you know, and that was something I couldn't tolerate at all. So in social media, people can be very nasty at times, but I feel like they should also, you know, put themselves into our shoes, not just mine, but everyone who is in this industry and know that, you know, the glam jasari dekhcha it's not like that, you know, we also have our hard days and we've also worked so hard to reach where we are today, you know. Even if they don't agree with things, then they could just like write it down, we could have a nice debate on it. But I feel like people giving names to us, people defaming us and exaggerating things and making up their own stories, you know, like this girl is this, that guys this from the industry. I think that is not a good thing to do.
What is your parents' reaction regarding this?
My parents were very emotional. We have never spoken about this. I think
Till
never,
now?
never. My parents figured out that I was just so hurt about this thing that, you know, it literally haunted me for so many years. अहिले 2 years मात्रै भयो होला म यसरी confidently एकदम outspoken यसरी बोल्न थाले. I was pushed back. I think that they figured it out and they've really never spoken about it because, you know, it somehow it's like it's gotten a scar in my life, you know, and even when I don't think they would ever talk about it. It's like whatever happened, it's okay. You learned from your mistake. And whatever people are accusing you of or they're giving you names, don't take it seriously भनेर भन्छु. But after that, we've never spoken about it.
एउटा केटी मान्छेलाई मात्रै चाहिँ आउने कमेन्ट्सहरु अलिकति डिफरेन्स देखेन भने just because you're a woman.
I was called so many unnecessary things and I'm still sometimes the comments it pops up like this girl, but it's like urban girl is the word they give me. It's like I later like whatever. I don't even mind unsani. Like it's
You're over it.
Yeah, I'm over it. It doesn't even bother me. Yo ta ke aina, like they gave me such bad words and I feel like they don't know what they're doing. I feel so sorry for these kind of people, you know. Even if you don't have to be famous, you don't have to be rich, but just do good things in life, do good karma, then give, you know, like giving us names and bashing us in comments.
This said all this downside of social media. How important is social media for you?
I think this platform has let all of us to, you know, speak about what we like, what we do not like, and what we feel is right or wrong. So I think social media is, you know, one of our basic needs, but also at the same time, I feel like social media use karni parni, there should be a limit.
You're considered as one of the most beautiful faces in Nepal.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I really don't know what to say.
Of course, you are. Usually, a talented कोही skillful केटी मान्छे देख्यो भने beauty with brain. हामी कहिले पनि केटा मान्छेलाई हुन्छ नि
Exactly.
Good looking with the brain or
Yeah,
whatever.
like handsome hunk with brain त कहिले पनि भन्दैन. What's up with this?
Beauty with brain भनेको चाहिँ beauty भयो भने चाहिँ brain हुँदैन. कुनै कुनै भयो भने चाहिँ like you have to mention that beauty with brain भन्छ नि.
I actually think this is a term, even if women tend to use it, I feel like this is a term degrading women.
So true, yeah.
Women
that's what
degrading
I'm trying to say,
women.
yeah.
Like, what is this term beauty with brains or beauty without brains, you know?
Yeah.
सबैजनाको आफ्नो capabilities हुन्छ कतिसम्म गर्ने. Some women might want to progress in life.
Yeah.
Some might have their own priorities in life. And I feel that's baseless. Like, it's up to you, you know. You shouldn't be labeled if you're doing this, and if you're not doing this, you shouldn't be labeled as with brain or beauty with brain or beauty without brain. That's not good.
So, for Niti, what is beauty? Sundarta ke
ho? Beauty for me is, I feel like accepting oneself, embracing and empowering yourself. Beauty doesn't really mean being physically attractive, but if there's someone with a kind heart and if there's someone with a good purpose in life, I think that is called being beauty. If you're good to people, if you do good karma, then that is called being beauty. So yeah, for me, beauty is empowering myself to be the best version of myself.
Nice. And what is your story of strength?
All these experiences and the fall downs and getting back to my actual form and pushing myself further has been the story of my strength so far.
Nice. And undoubtedly, Niti Shah is one of the kindest people I've ever met in my life.
Thank you. And you are one of the most jolliest and like someone to be around. You know, I have always been very specific about friend circle. Like
I know.
you know, and I have my really close friends of group, and you are one of them.
Thank you so much for considering me.
No, I mean, you are such a nice person and we got along really well in our first meet.
Yeah.
I think our friendship has also grown over the years and it's so nice to see you grow, and I know that you're going to do so well in life. Yeah.
Dabur Amla Hair Oil presents Nepal's 21st Century Women in association with Vatsalya Natural IVF. Now we have something exciting, that is, we'll play a game. So shall we start?
Yes.
Okay. The first one is, never have I ever tripped on a ramp.
I have.
You have when?
Tripped. Not
Tripped as
like
एकदमै intense वाला
खसेको
trip?
त हैन, but just trip, you know, like त्यो लेहेंगाहरु त्यो जब length अलि लामो हुन्छ, सानोतिनो I have.
मेरो पनि like just the लेहेंगाहरु लामो
Yeah, but खसेको चाहिँ छैन. I've not fell down.
Never have I ever replied to a comment on a social media. I have, obviously.
I have.
Never have I ever lied about a skill that I don't have. I think I have never. I don't remember.
Lied about a skill that I don't have.
Yeah, maybe हुन्छ नाच्न आउँछ नि त नाच्न कतिजनाले भन्नुहुन्छ
मलाई चाहिँ
नाचेको थिएँ
मलाई चाहिँ खाना पकाउन आउँछ भन्दा मलाई खासै त्यस्तो त आउँदैन नि तर I think I have lied. It's like, yeah, I know how to make food.
Never have I ever cried in a bathroom at work.
Oh my God, I have many times. Miss International ko finale ma मैले 3 चोटी makeup गर्नु परेको because I kept crying and it's सबै mascara, liner सबै झरिसक्यो. And then I went to the washroom again. Then I cried again. I did my makeup thrice. Oh my God, it was a disaster moment for me. I've done that.
I also remember my first music video थियो जहाँ चाहिँ हुन्छ नि they asked me to expose a little bit अनि like kind of अलिकति
at that age
in a good way त्यस्तो नराम्रो थियो हैन but I was very young back then come on I was 18 19 हैन अनि मलाई त I felt so bad किनकि usually हामीलाई त back of the mind कस्तो हुन्छ media industry यस्तै हुन्छ भन्ने नै हुँदा हुँदै insecure हुँदा हुँदै पनि I'll do something good
and you feel very exposed
exactly but still I'll prove myself or हुन्छ नि try and do better भन्ने हुन्छ अनि I went to a bathroom and start crying त्यसपछि बाहिर आएर मैले भने I'm not
okay I want to ask you this question have you cried in the bathroom and then came back to work or like wherever you are and pretended like nothing has happened?
I think I have never.
I have. I've done that so many times.
Never have I ever flirted with a random guy to make my partner jealous.
Never. Not interested. Never.
Me neither. Never have I ever overheard people talking about me.
I have.
Like, I don't want to hear that, you know, when people talk about
exactly. Especially when women talk about women, that's the worst thing you can do, you know. Ekasi thaka त्यो room ma पुग्थे thaka, you know, they were talking about me. It's like, okay, whatever.
Like, when I get that vibe, म चाहिँ हल्ला गर्दै गइरहन्छु so that उहाँको थाहा पाओस् भनेर. यो चाहिँ हाम्रो the mandatory छ never have I ever मा. Since it's the 21st century women, never have I ever wanted to become an opposite gender.
No.
I've never.
Never.
You're proud to be a woman.
Yeah, of course. Physically, we might not be as strong as men, but we are capable of doing anything that a man can.
You can build your strength
anything men can do. So it's never. I've never felt that.
So we're almost at the end of our show, but before that, म चाहिँ मेरो guestहरुलाई lastमा एउटा question सोध्नको लागि छोड्दिन्छु.
Okay.
So if you have any question,
just popped up randomly. The #1 actress of Nepal, and you're a wife of the #1 director of Nepal. So what's your take on being a working woman, and how would you like to influence our Nepali young generation about being a working woman and having a great, awesome career and also having a family life? Yeah.
When we were planning to get married, people were like asking Nishal, is she gonna work after getting married? But they would never ask that question to Nishal. But that's the difference there, right? But Nishal was always, he's a zen, he's a gem of a person. So he would always like, why not? If I'm working, then why would you ask me about her?
Yeah.
So because of Nishal, it's very easy for me. But then if it was not Nishal or koi alikati huncha ni,
narcissist
I would always struggle to work.
Yeah.
Maybe personal life त्यहाँ अलिकति problem हुन सक्थ्यो भने चाहिँ since it's Nishal there, त्यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ it's very easy for me to balance हुन्छ नि
work life and
personal life पनि. But when I get questions married हुँदा हुँदै पनि कसरी काम गरिराख्नु भएको छ, they would never ask such questions to Nishal. यस्तो क्वेशनहरु फेस गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ I always feel that differences male र female लाई हुने differencesहरु, we still have a way to go. केटीहरुलाई अलिकति गाह्रो नभनौ, but let's say अलिकति perceive गर्ने तरिका अलिकति different छ. So we are doing great.
Exactly, and you've set a benchmark. You're doing excelling in your career, and you also have a family life, and you are such an inspiration to so many young women. And looking at you, even I feel like I
You
could
can always
also
get married.
yeah, I could also get married and do awesome in the industry that I'm planning to get
Yeah.
into. So yeah,
You will do great even after getting married. You can do. You
exactly,
Can do.
exactly.
And like they say, behind every successful woman, there is a progressive man.
That's initial life for you.
Yes, of course. And that's your dad for you.
Exactly.
Yeah. So since you've come to my show,
Yeah.
I have got something for you.
Goodies.
Yes. Beautiful goodie from Dabur Amla.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Niti Shah, my sister, for coming to my show. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much and keep doing great. Keep
Thank you.
motivating us, keep inspiring us.
You too. I also want to let you know that you've been an inspiration to so many young women in
Thank you so
Nepal,
much.
including me.
Thank you
I
so
love
much.
your energy. I love the kind of person you are. You've been a great wife and you've been a great friend to
Friend.
me. And all my best wishes and
Thank you
love
so
for
much.
you and
doing
Dai
great.
and Blush.
Thank
Keep
you so
doing
much.
great.
Natural IVF.
जब कपाल हुन्छ स्ट्रङ
अनि देखिन्छौ ब्युटिफुल. अस्ति अम्ला.
डाबर अमला.
वात्सल्य नेचुरल आइभीएफ आधुनिक चिकित्सा उच्च सफलता दर अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय स्तरको उपचारद्वारा सन्तान प्राप्ति सम्भव छ।
डाबर वाटिका स्याम्पूमा छ 10 नेचुरल इन्ग्रेडिएन्ट्स. डाबर वाटिका स्याम्पू ब्युटिफुल नेचुरली.
अमृतका स्वाद विगत 45 वर्षदेखि अमृत तेल नै हो अमृत।